Bitcoin's value might dip below the 50-day EMA point at $29,348, prompted by a shift in momentum that hints at a slip beneath key thresholds. Meanwhile, Ethereum's bullish trend seems to be losing steam as Bitcoin demonstrates weakness. Although this downturn is delayed, there's a high chance of a 5% decline becoming unavoidable. Ripple's value has found support at the $0.6260 mark, represented by the 50-day EMA. However, the risk of a drop is substantial as momentum wanes. Bitcoin BTC is currently in a bearish phase, with 3 consecutive bearish candlesticks. This downturn has spread to Ethereum ETH and Ripple XRP values. Interestingly, this has unfolded just as the Bitcoin exchange-traded fund ETF frenzy has subsided, following the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's postponement of a decision regarding Cathie Wood's ARK Invest. Bitcoin's price might experience a correction following an early breakout. Since August 9th, Bitcoin's price has been hovering around the 50-day exponential moving average EMA of $29,348. Nonetheless, this support might dwindle during the weekend, as retail traders tend to ease their trading activities around that time. Consequently, Bitcoin's price could slip beneath the 50-day EMA, reverting below the descending trend line to sustain its downward movement. In the absence of a compelling catalyst to stimulate a surge, the popular cryptocurrency could trend further south, potentially testing the 100-day EMA at $28,641. This possibility gains traction alongside speculations of potential rejections of BTC-DF applications by the US SEC. The plunging relative strength index RSI, which signals decreasing momentum, reinforces this perspective. Similarly, the moving average convergence divergence MACD is in negative territory, underscoring the prevalence of stronger bearish sentiment compared to bullish sentiment in the current market. Conversely, as the weekend approaches, significant holders are likely to step in, accumulating or offloading substantial amounts of BTC during price swings. This dynamic is backed by former Morgan Stanley technical strategist Mark Newton, who suggests we're observing above-average weekend volatility with significant upward or downward movements. Large individual orders are common with fewer overall orders. This suggests that major cryptocurrency holders, often referred to as Bitcoin whales, are active during weekends, making substantial purchases or sales and capitalizing on weekend price fluctuations. If these holders opt to buy, Bitcoin's price might rise, potentially reaching the $31,440 resistance level or even surpassing it to achieve a new peak within the range. Ethereum's price trajectory being influenced by BTC poses a threat to its overall bullish trend. The performance of Ethereum ETH is being impacted due to its correlation with BTC, causing it to experience the initial impact of a weakening Bitcoin before the effects ripple through the wider altcoin community. Therefore, if BTC's value drops below the downward trend line, ETH might follow suit, losing the backing provided by the 100-day EMA at $1,842. Subsequent selling pressure could lead to a scenario where the Ethereum price retests the 200-day EMA at $1,788, or, in a more extreme situation, tests the $1,733 support level. Such a movement would translate to a 5% decline from its current levels. Interestingly, the RSI for Ethereum's price is reflecting similar declining momentum to that observed in Bitcoin's price, mirroring the MACD's position in the negative zone. These indicators strengthen the argument for a bearish outlook. On a positive note, renewed determination among bulls might propel Ethereum's price upwards, breaking free from the constraints of the 50-day EMA and potentially attempting to breach the $2,005 resistance level. This could signify a substantial 10% surge from its current value. Worth noting are the on-chain metrics that point toward a forthcoming rally for Ethereum's price, which includes the low influx of tokens into exchanges. This is often interpreted as a sign of growing buying pressure. Additionally, the rising accumulation by large holders, or whales, hints at the possibility of price escalation. Ripple's price susceptibility as the 50-day EMA becomes worn out. For the past 7 consecutive days, Ripple XRP price has remained atop the 50-day EMA at $0.6308, a risky stance considering the market's tendency not to remain stagnant for such prolonged periods. With the broader momentum of the crypto market fading, the likelihood of a downward slide increases. This could lead to the remittance token's value declining towards the 100-day EMA at $0.5737. In a significantly bearish scenario, the altcoin might experience a more pronounced decline, potentially testing the $0.5206 support level. Both the RSI and MACD are trending downward as well, signaling a diminishing momentum that could drive Ripple's price down further. Conversely, a resurgence of bullish sentiment could transpire as Ripple's price capitalizes on lingering liquidity from preceding days. The ensuing stability and resulting buying pressure might contribute to an upward trend, possibly propelling the value beyond the $0.6840 resistance level, or, in an ambitiously bullish scenario, reaching the $0.8193 resistance level. This prospective surge would equate to a remarkable 30% increase from its current standing. Thanks for watching. Stay close for the next news.